$7 million for reef fish management, $25 million to combat Asian carp, $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico.
Could we have done that sooner?
We are doing it.
But should we have done it sooner?
We are doing it.
I'll kiss every guy, man and woman. Look at that guy, how handsome he is. I'll kiss him. I went in yesterday and there was a television screen and I said, this is genius.
Why attack Sanders? Why? Oh, you're getting nervous, man. Calm down. It's okay.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
I went in yesterday and there was a television screen and I said, this is genius. Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Can you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
Here's the polls, Jack. You guys are all the same.
No, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
But it's a class action lawsuit against all machines.
Isn't it wonderful to allow protesting? No.
Is this thing on? Hello? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Fuck. It is on? Well. Folks, I have a question. Are there any dentists in the stream? What is going on at the back of my mouth here? Does anyone know? Uh-huh. Hold up. Check this out. Huh? It's like, I don't know, it's like a thing or something. Can I describe it? No, I can't really. It's just like a big, like sensitive, it's not big, it's very small actually. But it's like a small, like little sensitive. Uh-huh. I doubt it's a tooth. Uh-huh. I don't know. I may or may not have food particles as well. Anyway, I'm trying to get a different opinion here. I'm allowed to get a second opinion. It's an infection? Really? I doubt it. Is it like a blister? I guess. I don't know. It's not like really painful per se. Like it was maybe a little painful yesterday, but like it's just like a slight, you know? Like it's like, you know, it's there. You know what I mean? Like normally you're not really, you know, feeling much, but now it's just there. A number of things we eat can cause injury to the soft tissue. Maybe. Yeah, I might have fucked it up. Anyway, got a show going on today, folks. I'm a little tired. I did not sleep too well, so bear with me. And fill out the survey. I mean, I don't know how many fucking times. I don't know how many fucking times. Fucking times I need to tell people to god damn fill out the survey. So looking forward to the upcoming episodic episode of DIY dentistry. Yeah, I don't have dental insurance, so I was having a hard time sleeping because I got drunk yesterday. And when I drink, I don't sleep well. It's completely unrelated. We got a show for you today. We got a freaking show. All right. So, I'd like to start today's show off, by talking about Lauren Boebert, because she said something pretty, I think unintentionally hilarious. I'm not sure. But her prescription, or her prediction rather, for the United States of America, is that as soon as the guns are taken away, Americans are going to eat dogs. Now, Americans, because they are filthy creatures, Americans are disgusting, uncivilized savages. They eat cows, pigs, which are smarter than dogs. Pigs are smarter than toddlers. They eat chickens, right? They eat lambs. They eat deer, because Americans are uncivilized Neanderthals. But we're going to talk about Venezuela being uncivilized, because Lauren Boebert is also a racist. So let's watch.
Populous.
I gotta fucking raise the goddamn volume on this shit. Gotta raise the goddamn fucking volume on this shit.
If the citizenry in America is disarmed, then we are no longer citizens. We are subjects. You know, here in America, we have gourmet treats for puppies. We have these amazing groomers for dogs. Well, in Venezuela, they eat...
I got a clip. We have those amazing groomers. I gotta clip that. I love groomers.
The dogs, and it started because they don't have firearms. They do not have a way to protect themselves, to defend themselves against a tyrannical government. So
just a quick question. Do they eat dogs in the United Kingdom? Do they eat dogs in Germany? Now again, these are the same people that will brag on a daily basis about eating cows. How fucked up is that? Does anyone ever think about how fucking crazy these cow-eating scumbags are? Reminder, pigs, smarter than dogs. Don't get me started on octopus or squid. Right, so, who cares if you eat dogs? I don't care. Well, I mean, I care in the sense that I don't think anybody should eat any mammal. But I mean, how is a cow and pig eater, 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 how is a cow and pig right? How is a cow and pig eater going to accuse other people of being uncivilized because they eat dogs? It's sad. Also, this is like, we're talking about guns, I guess. So, okay, step 1, guns get taken away. Step 2, Venezuela. Step 3, eating dogs. I don't know, man. Leaves a lot to be desired. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. I don't really have any commentary there. It's just kind of weird. But today's show, I'm going to be focusing a lot on weird things that Republicans say because CPAC has been going on. So, Lord help us. Thank you for the super chat, Lisa. All right. So I got the tip jar. I've removed all the non-currency items. And I'm going to bring this back. So we got a coin, putting it in the tip jar. Everybody, if you'd like me to put money in the tip jar, send me a super chat or PayPal and or Cash App. Or just remind me in the chat if you send me to that because I don't have alerts. Thank you, Lisa. I got some money. Look at this. I got cash money. I'm getting paid. Getting paid, y'all. Cash fucking money. I love cash. I love tax-free income. All right. Let's talk about cops. As we know, if you are a regular listener of my program, you'll know I love the police. I think police are the most beautiful, wonderful people in the world. They do a lot of really good work. And I have another example of excellent police work that I would like to share with the rest of you. The other day in Washington, D.C., a wonderful cop did a really good job. Police officer for D.C. Library killed during training exercise. A D.C. Library police officer was shot and killed by a retired, I don't know if that's a typo, D.C. Police Lieutenant Thursday during a training exercise at a library branch in Southeast Washington, according to a D.C. Police Chief Robert J. Conti III. The retired lieutenant, they're retired, first of all, and yet they're going around killing other cops, right? So, I don't know, man. So, like I say, the only good cop is an ex-cop. And if this is an ex-cop and they're killing other cops, I just want to say, yeah! Was contracted by the Anacostia Neighborhood Library to provide training for some of its officers on how to use extendable batons. So we're training on how to use extendable batons, and that results in someone getting shot? Woo! Conti said it was unclear why a live firearm was involved in the training, but that it is not good practice to do that. Oh, really? That's the best you can say? It's not good practice? Oh. Typically, you know, when I'm training with batons, right? Typically, I like to involve live firearms in my baton training. But I love, that's such a milquetoast fucking statement. It is not good practice to do that? Oh, really? Okay. Neither the name of the victim nor the trainer who fired the shot were released. Thursday evening, the library police officer who was shot near the end of the training session was pronounced dead at the hospital. Jesus Christ. I mean, cops are just so fucking stupid. And also, Why are there cops in the library? Like, the only reason cops would be in a library is to fucking, like, I don't know, just discriminate against homeless people. You don't need cops at a fucking library. Jesus Christ. But I love the idea. They're doing baton training and someone gets shot and killed. Like, how the fuck is that even possible? I really, how the hell is that possible? Hey, man. Hey, I don't know what to say.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
I'm out of coffee. Oh. Reminder to fill out the survey. I gotta fucking, like, de-smudgify these glasses. I apologize if I'm low energy today, y'all. I did not sleep too well last night. I was streaming on twitch.television. That's right. Twitch.television. Follow me today. And I decided to drink alcohol. And after the stream was over, I decided to drink additional alcohol. And I ended up not sleeping too well. Whenever I get drunk, you know they say alcohol reduces the quality of your sleep in general. But I woke up a bunch, whatever. So I did not sleep too well. 2 cups of coffee later. Still not where I need to be. I'm also dealing with a caffeine addiction. I'm having a problem with caffeine. I'm on 2.5 cups a day, and it's not doing it for me. Sometime soon, I'm gonna switch to like a 1 cup a day scenario. I'm gonna try to quit coffee cold turkey for like 2 weeks, maybe 3. Get a tolerance reset. I'm not sure, but goddamn, I'm just like, it's at it's the apex or nexus of all, like, woo, you know what I mean? You got the boo, and then they go like woo, right? And then they go like woo. Like, does anyone know what I'm saying? Woo, right? Like, I get high from coffee. I drink coffee and I'm like I'm like fucking Beavis and Butthead in the movie when he fucking like eats the grandma pills, That's me when I fucking get coffee in my system. But I'm struggling, folks. I'm struggling. So, I would like to say that. I'm gonna turn my AC on. Please hold the phone. All right. Holy mackerel. This morning, I also streamed on twitch.television. I have decided, for the time being, that I'm just going to kind of stream randomly on Twitch. So, if anyone is interested in hanging out over there, follow, and be sure to check it every once in a while. I'm gonna just, whenever I feel like it, just every once in a while, 30 minutes, an hour, 4 hours, who cares? So tune in or tune out. I don't give a shit. I'll have fun regardless. I don't need you people to have fun. I don't need you people, okay? Okay? I don't need them. I actually do need you people. I'm very desperate for attention. I am an attention whore. Anyway, I'm also just a whore in general. Alright. Speaking of whores, well, actually, I shouldn't. That's a bad. Actually, never mind. I'll recover. Speaking of whores, Marjorie Taylor Greene. She has a lot to say. Marjorie Taylor Greene was accused of being a fascist when she made a big hoopla, a speech about being a so-called Christian nationalist. And at CPAC, she discussed this a little further. And let's watch.
I'm going to give you an opportunity to respond.
Oh my god, the volume is like non-existent.
To these allegations.
Holy fucking moly.
That came up, and lies. We saw memes and lies. I showed you one of them, trying to compare your statements to Adolf Hitler.
Can you hear this? Is this audible? Is this audible?
I'm going to give you an opportunity to respond to these allegations that came up, and lies. We saw memes and lies. I showed you one of them, trying to compare your statements to Adolf Hitler.
Well, there we go. The laughter from the crowd is...
So the laughter is not audible, but, like, I don't know, like, maybe they're laughing in the crowd. I have no idea. But it's not audible. You can't hear the laughter, but let's go on. What does she have to say? Is she Adolf Hitler? Let's watch.
Exactly right. Well, you know what, Sarah, I take that very seriously. Ever since I've become a member of Congress, I've been the most attacked member of Congress in United States history, and I'm appalled by it, and so is my family, and so are my friends, and so are my district. Being kicked off committees and lied about constantly in the media is disgusting, and all of us are fed up with it. But when I said that I'm a Christian nationalist, I have nothing to be ashamed of, because that's what most Americans are. We're proud of our faith.
Now, again, the vagueness. We're proud of our faith. Well, first of all, you honestly should not be proud of your faith, because faith is fucking stupid. Second of all, most people that are Christians would not identify as Christian nationalists. What is a Christian nationalist? They want the nation to have a government-mandated religion, in this instance, Christianity. In Saudi Arabia, it would be Islam. In Israel, it would be Judaism. Right? State-mandated religion, and the government and the church would be combined. That is called fascism, motherfucker. Adolf Hitler said the same fucking shit. That's why the media would compare you to Adolf Hitler. I have a good idea. If you do not want to be compared to Adolf Hitler by your rhetoric, I would suggest not pulling rhetoric from Adolf Hitler's speeches. That would be my suggestion.
We're proud of our faith, and we love our country. And that will make America great again. When we lean into biblical principles, you know, is there anything wrong with loving God and loving others? No. And when...
The party of all the transgenders are groomers and should be eradicated is now going to tell us that they love others. The party of black people should not be allowed to vote is going to tell us that they love others. Jesus motherfucking Christ.
We lean in, and the Republican Party is the party that serves America and Americans first, then we really will win, and the Democrats will not destroy our country. So I don't back down from those comments, but I denounce the lying media for what they've said. Enough of it.
And so I just want to say, just note this. She didn't say anything. Yeah, I'm a Christian nationalist, faith, and love our country. And then someone's like, oh, you're so brave, so true, Queen. What? What did she say? This is like a classic dodge. Oh, people accuse me of being a Christian nationalist. Well, I love faith, I love others, and I love our country, and the demon rats won't win. Oh, great. What the fuck? Oh, these people are fucking stupid. But there's more. I want to show this video. This is a video of Marjorie Taylor Greene praying. What is this? Brandon Straka? Oh my god.
God bless you, Marjorie. Jesus' holy name, Jesus, take help and strength and grant. In Jesus' holy name, Jesus, we trust in you. Jesus, we trust in you and ask for strength upon Brandon. Send order to the Holy Spirit upon him and strengthen him. Strengthen him.
Did he just kiss her?
Spirit upon him and strengthen him. Strengthen him, Lord. He didn't deserve this. He does not deserve this. You know they told trash. Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi are trash. And they will...
Who the hell is this guy, like, talking in the background, by the way? Nancy Pelosi's trash! Like, okay, I agree. But, like, again, this is the state of the Republican Party, right? Like, I mean, like, what the fuck? What is wrong with these people? They are on drugs, motherfucker! They are on drugs, okay? And that drug ain't the cool drugs, like marijuana or mushrooms, or the bad drugs, like Jesus fucking Christ. My God! Holy moly, but there's a lot going on at CPAC. There is a lot going on, my friends. Oh my goodness. It's a prison testimony from various insurrectionists. Well, that's great. Hello, Nat A. Are people throwing money at the cage? I would. Throw peanuts at the fucker's head. Is she going to blow him? Probably. It's probably why the camera turns off after 48 seconds. You can't show that on TV. How's everyone doing today? Give me a vibe check. Give me a vibe check, folks. How are the vibes? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you in between? Waking and baking? I've been taking a week off of marijuana and or cannabis and or weed-based products, and that week off ends tomorrow, so I may do the same tomorrow. The vibes are magic wand, amazing. Ni twoya sprawa? Why are you so interested? Do you want to see? Because I'll only do that if you pay for it, buddy. I'm happy because I'm with my family in the Pacific Northwest, and it is a gorgeous day, but sad because the world sucks. Andrew Kohler, the fucking writer. The goddamn writer. Goddamn linguist. You're sick? Oh, that's a shame. Orange vibes? Alright. Repro writes sign making gathering tonight with local orgs. That sounds great. Making signs is fun, but I hate holding signs. You ever, like, go to a protest and you're holding a sign and then the cops fucking chase you? Yeah, I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't hold signs at protests. But, I mean, I'm glad that that's a thing people do. I support sign holding. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of holding signs. It's scary. You never, like, you know, I don't want to be encumbered like that. And then I get, like, my arms get tired, you know what I mean? You twerked on the cop car? Is there video available? $14,000 to replace HVAC. Well, I have an idea. Don't replace the HVAC, and then give me the $14,000. I think that will make us all much happier. You'll DM me on Twitter, okay. Veggie curry and drinking booze. That sounds like a fun combo. You ever, like, eat food while you're drunk and it's so good, but then you're sad that you don't remember it too properly? You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I eat, like, some really banging food when I'm drunk, and then it's like, fuck, I wish I could have properly enjoyed that. Damn. Yeah, I'm waiting for this fucking twerk DM. I'm really, you know, for science, right? You know, it's a scientific It's a scientific question, really. I mean, historical. It's also historical. It is a historical. It's historical, and it's a historical. That's an excellent video. I love how the backpack is the only thing jiggling in frame, but good job, good job. Great job! These tweets are protected. Holy shit, you got protected tweets? What the hell? Why are you fucking hiding your tweets? You got something to hide? Cloud, what did you get at the grocery store? And did you take a shower yet? Folks, you might be wondering, what the hell are we talking about? Well, you missed out. Because Cloud and Courtney and myself were in a Twitch.television stream just an hour and a half ago discussing the grocery store and whether or not Cloud should take a shower before or after the grocery store. So we got a bunch of people in here that are thinking, what the hell's the context? Well, you missed out. Well, Freak Glitcher wasn't really part of the conversation. Cloud was like, oh, Courtney, that's a great answer, even though I gave the same fucking answer. You know what I mean? Christ. Decided not to shower based on advice from counsel? Well, you did not say it first, motherfucker. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. That is fake news. Fake news. All corporations are evil, Justin. Just depends on how much you can take in the profit cycles. All right. Follow me on Twitch.television. Like I said before, I'm probably just gonna do like impromptu, random bullshit streams, so have those notifications on, buddy. An advice column. That sounds good. Yeah! Folks, I would like to announce that it is the weekend today at the Above It All Studios Incorporated Broadcast Studios I think it's gonna be next week. I don't know. Like, I'm still trying to get there. Anastasia, don't worry about it. All you need to worry about is following me on Twitch.television. Alright. So, on the subject of CPAC, Tedward Raphael Cruz has a message for the rest of us.
Well, my name is Ted Cruz, and my pronouns are kiss my ass.
So, first of all, I have a question. Do any Republicans actually know what pronouns are? On the show yesterday, I covered that a Wisconsin school district banned pronouns. They banned pronouns, a Wisconsin school district. Not they banned, like, trans pronouns, or they banned, like, non-birth gender, or whatever the fuck. They banned pronouns. Do any of these people actually know what pronouns are? I'm just curious. Now, Ted Cruz, of course, here is referencing a video where Kamala Harris introduced herself and stated her pronouns. Who cares? Who cares, man? There's like fucking dozens of languages on planet Earth that don't even have gendered pronouns. Like, it's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing to be on this planet with people like this. It really is. And like, again, CPAC is like the Nazi convention, right? They all go there and they say the most crazy-ass Nazi shit that they can. And then they go back to pretending to be, like, you know, regular people. Like, it's just like, first of all, Ted Cruz is banned from the Senate. Did anyone know that? 14th Amendment, Section 3 says if you engage or give aid or comfort to someone engaging in an insurrection against the United States, that you are banned from holding office. So Ted Cruz isn't even really a senator. Democrats are just too lazy to enforce the Constitution against them. But, like, so this guy who's pretending to be a senator and no one else is stopping them. Similarly, Dianne Feinstein also pretending to be a senator, and it's elder abuse, what the staff and fellow Democratic caucus are doing with her. But that's a whole other story. But this fake senator is going up here saying his pronouns are kiss my ass. Like, I don't, like, what does that even mean? And then the crowd is like, woo! Woo! Like, can you imagine an opposite scenario where, like, a Democrat goes up there and says, like, Republicans can suck my cock, and then the crowd is like, woo! Woo! Right? If a Democrat said something like that, the crowd would be like, right? There'd be like a loud, audible gasp, you know what I mean, right? So it's just like, it's just weird. These people are strange fucking creatures. They are strange fucking creatures, man. I just can't. Now, if a leftist went up there and said that, hey, I saw the toupee. I saw it go like, flew. What was that one video where his hair almost flew off when he was president? God bless. Ni Twoja Sprawa, you are really not trying too hard. Are you mentally ill? What the fuck are you babbling about? Like, what, first of all, what are you even responding to? Like, what comment are you responding to? Like, not sending their best. They are not sending their best.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
All right. We got an article here from The Guardian. U.S. library defunded after refusing to censor LGBTQ authors, quote, "We will not ban the books." So while right-wingers at CPAC are accusing Democrats of book burning and censorship, a town in Michigan is censoring a library because, I don't know, the library has books in it? A small-town library is at risk of shutting down after residents of Jamestown, Michigan voted to defund it rather than tolerate certain LGBTQ-themed books. residents voted on Tuesday to block a renewal of funds tied to property taxes, Bridge, Michigan reported. The vote leaves the library with funds through the first quarter of next year. Once a reserve fund is used up, it would be forced to close. Larry Walton, the library board's president, told Bridge, Michigan, harming not just readers, but the community at large. Beyond books, residents visit the library for its Wi-Fi, he said, and it houses the very room where the vote took place.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ, only the...
So you go to the library to vote on defunding the library? Great. Quote, our libraries are places to read, places to gather, places to socialize, places to study, to learn. I mean, do you need to say places to like 30 times? I mean, they're the heart of every community. Deborah Mikula, executive director of the Michigan Library Association, told The Guardian, how can you lose that? We are champions of access, she added, including materials that might appeal to some in the community and not others. We want to make sure that libraries protect the right to read. The controversy in Jamestown began with a complaint about a memoir by a non-binary writer, but it soon spiraled into a campaign against Patmos Library itself, after a parent complained about Genderqueer, a memoir by Maya Kobabe, I don't know, a graphic novel about the author's experience coming out as non-binary. Dozens showed up at library board meetings demanding the institution drop the book. Wow. Censorship? What happened to free speech? The book, which includes depictions of sex, was in the adult section of the library. Complaints began to target other books with LGBTQ+ themes as well. One library director resigned, telling Bridge she has been harassed and accused of indoctrinating kids. So, okay, let me get this straight. There is a book in the adults-only section of the library? That book existing in the adults-only section of the library is indoctrinating kids? Once again, I would like to remind everybody that since the rise of QAnon and other conspiracy theories that seek to label anybody to the left of Adolf Hitler a child predator and a groomer, law enforcement agencies that actually investigate child sex trafficking have been less effective because they have to investigate so many fake reports from Republicans. There's a library that got a book in the goddamn book of sexiest rumors, and they have to go investigate it because you never know. And so less kids have been rescued from child sex trafficking. More kids have been trafficked as a result of Republican rhetoric. So they don't actually care about kids. They don't care about outcomes. All they care about are labeling their opponents as child predators for political gain. That's it. That's it. They're fucking psychos. Republicans are dumb, shit for brains, cocksucker motherfuckers. That's just how it is. The delta between the average Republican and the available information to all of humanity is the largest delta of stupidity in human history. Can you really blame people 5,000 years ago for not knowing about soap and proper hygiene habits? Not really. Why? Because they were around 5,000 years ago, right? But can you blame people right now for being this fucking stupid, given all of the available information that we can share among us? Absolutely. These are the dumbest group of people in human history. I can confidently say that. I can very, very confidently say that Republicans, and Americans at large for the most part, are the dumbest groups of dumb motherfuckers that have ever walked the face of this dumb fucking planet? We, the board, will not ban books, Walton told Associated Press on Thursday. A few months later, in March, an anonymous letter went to homes in the area and criticized the pornographic memoir. And the addition of transgender and gay books to the library. According to Lawrence, that fired a lot of people up to get them to start coming to our board meetings to complain, he said. The concern from the public was that it's going to confuse children. What does that mean? Oh, it's going to confuse kids. What? What does that mean? It's going to confuse children? Like, I sincerely ask, what the hell does that mean? You know what else confuses children? Telling them that God is a real entity. Now, they don't respond to prayer. They don't interact with the world at all, right? But they're real. I would say that confuses children. When I was young, and my parents told me that God was a thing, and I asked them a bunch of questions about God and how to talk to God, I was pretty confused when they couldn't answer any questions and they just said, you gotta have faith. That's a little fucking confusing, right? So if we're gonna talk about confusing children, I say, let's start with these God people. The library's refusal to submit to the demands led to a campaign urging residents to vote against renewed funding for the library. A group calling itself Jamestown Conservatives handed out flyers condemning genderqueer for showing extremely graphic sexual illustrations of two people of the same gender, criticizing a library director who promoted the LGBTQ ideology. What does that mean, the LGBTQ ideology? Like, what does that mean? And also, what is the criticism, right? Like, and calling for making the library a safe and neutral place for our kids. Again, the book in question is in the adult section. It's in the adult section. That's like saying we need to ban liquor stores because they could confuse children. That's like saying we shouldn't allow alcohol in grocery stores. What if a kid is trying to go get a Lunchable and they wander into the scotch aisle? Ah! It'll confuse them. Again, it's just dumb motherfuckers. These are dumb motherfuckers. They're shit for brains cocksuckers, really. 62 to 37. My fucking God. Just so fucking dumb. These stupid fucking motherfuckers, man. They started selling alcohol at Dollar General recently, right across from the toy aisle. When I would go to Dollar General, when I lived in North Carolina, the soda and chip and chocolate and candy aisle was, well, it was actually the same aisle as the alcohol. Like, one side was the 99-cent, like, wine coolers. The other side were the Cheetos and Jolly Ranchers and fucking Monster energy drinks and Coca-Colas. I would say that confuses fucking kids, too. We gotta ban Dollar General until we figure out what the hell is going on. They're gonna confuse the kids. While we're at it, let's ban churches. That shit's pretty fucking confusing. Let's ban Santa Claus at the mall. Sorry, Retro Boomer, you're out of a fucking job. My bad. Like, what if a kid goes to the mall, sees Santa Claus, comes back next year, it's a different Santa Claus? That's pretty fucking confusing. Like, what kind of reason? An adult book is in the adult book section, and their best reason is that it'll confuse kids. Woo! Dumb motherfuckers. Dumb motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. It's just embarrassing. Speaking of embarrassing, everybody, you know what else is embarrassing? The fact that I only have 43 responses to my survey. Go to the pinned tweet, or the pinned chat message, click the fucking survey if you haven't yet. Yeah, that's right, I'm looking at you, I'm looking at you, I'm looking at you. Click the survey and fill it out. It takes 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Fill it out now. I saw your response, Tyler. You are good. Good to go. Fucking confuses children. The party of God's real. Now you can't talk to him. There's no evidence available, but he's real. That party is going to tell us that they're concerned about children being confused. Ooh. Am I harassing my Twitch viewers as much as your YouTube viewers? Of course. I harass everybody. Reminder, folks, to follow me on twitch.tv. I will be streaming there randomly, abruptly, impromptuli, and that's it. So, go check it. I say hi to people when they show up. Don't you fucking dare. Courtney's coming in my chat. First of all, what kind of name is Courtney? Okay. I think of Courtney, I think of court. I don't want to go to court. Did I do anything wrong? Huh? Huh? What kind of name is Courtney, huh? Yeah. Oh. It's a beautiful name. It's tremendous. Survey says all right, folks, I have something that needs to be discussed. There is a controversy on twitter.com that needs to be discussed. It was revealed early yesterday morning that actor Bob Odenkirk has a foot fetish. Everybody, we must discuss. People were perusing this poor man who just suffered a heart attack's Instagram feed and noticed that they were following an Instagram account called Perfect Feet in Feet and Shoe Lover. Now, as someone that had a 5-star rating on the website WikiFeet, I have beautiful feet. I have wonderful feet. I don't mind if people enjoy my feet. I don't mind if people want to look at my feet. I love my feet, and so should you. And Bob Odenkirk, who had just suffered a heart attack, by the way, deserves to be left alone. Folks, Twitter.com started trending 20,000 tweets harassing Bob Odenkirk. Now, I must say, I am very upset. I am very upset. As a foot fan, as someone with very good feet, I am very upset. And now, once again, I want to remind everybody that actions have consequences. Actions have consequences. Because it was revealed late last night, after hours of internet harassment, bullying, and other such things, it was revealed that Bob Odenkirk has unfollowed the Foot account. Bob Odenkirk has been bullied and censored, and I will not stand for it, everybody. So I just want to say solidarity with Bob Odenkirk. I stand. Hashtag I stand with Bob Odenkirk. So, just needed to get this off my chest. I was very upset yesterday. Because I thought immediately, oh, that's cute. That's adorable. Right? And then the bullying started. And then the harassment started. And now he can no longer follow his feed account. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And you people should be ashamed. So, there you go. My feet are a little dirty because, you know, don't worry about it. I got some mud on my feet today. But if you do want to go to WikiFeet, you can check out my feet on WikiFeet. Formerly 5-star rating until the trolls. The trolls took control of my rating. The goddamn trolls. They love to troll. Gotta fill out the fucking survey. Eric, who filled out the survey, I was playing Doom for like 3 hours yesterday on twitch.tv. Check it out. Are you allowed to do an OnlyFans page where you don't actually like post titties or something? Because I'd be down to do like a feet page on OnlyFans. That's something I'm 100% okay with. Like, I'm sorry. I know many people have been asking, and I know I have really great tits, but they are not going to be publicly revealed. But feet, that's okay with me. Woo! Alright? Folks, two things that I must say. One, Q-Cock. Questions, comments, or concerns. Also, hello, Felix. Q-Cock will be coming shortly. But first, hold your questions, hold your comments, and do not forget to hold your concerns, because first I must review a film. Yesterday, I was deciding, you know what? I'm going to watch a movie. I want to watch a movie I haven't heard of before. Right? I want to watch a movie that I've never seen. I haven't heard of it. I want to watch a movie, maybe support an indie artist, an underground artist. And so yesterday, for the first time, I watched a film called Ghostbusters. Now, I've never heard of this film. I decided to watch this film with the family, as this film was rated PG. This is a PG-rated film. Coincidentally, the film was released 3 weeks before the introduction of the PG-13 rating into the MPAA. But this is a PG-rated film. I thought to myself, you know what? This is fun for the family. Let's get the kids. Get the kids. Get the grandkids. And let's all watch Ghostbusters. Immediately in the first 5 minutes of this film, the main character, well, one of the main characters played by Bill Murray, was revealed to be horny. Folks, I was thinking to myself, what? Well, maybe this is just a joke for the adults in the room. But then one of the kids, one of the innocent children, that was watching this so-called PG rated film asked me, why is the main character being so weird to all the women? Of course, Bill Murray's character stalking a woman at her home, begging for bedroom contact. This is not acceptable. Now again, this film was released 3 weeks before the introduction of the PG-13 rating, and I must say, I am very disappointed. I thought this would be fun for the whole family, and instead, I was given shit. They say shit in this movie. For kids. Asshole! And not only that, but there is simulated oral sex in this movie. Simulated oral sex in a PG-rated film? To me, that was the final straw. That was the final straw. I had to turn the movie off. I had to get the kids out of the room. I had to take my pants off and finish this film. Now, I must say, Ghostbusters, very, very good movie. I was enjoying this movie a lot. Now, the effects are all really good. I love how all the ghosts are kind of like their own, like they're unique kind of monsters. I think it's a really, really, really good movie. I love, like, you know, the way that they would, like, kind of have all the ghosts be, like, transparent. I love how they had, like, the ghost guns, you know, with the beams, and they go like, "Boo!" I don't know why the poster here only has 3 Ghostbusters on it. Very coincidentally, they leave out the black Ghostbuster. I don't know what was going on in the Reagan years. But either way, I thought this movie was great. I thought it was hilarious. I was a little uncomfortable by Bill Murray's character. I thought he was a little too horny, but that's just my opinion. I know the Reagan years were a different time to be alive. But again, I thought this was pretty fun. I loved the ending. I loved, like, all the effects. I love when, like, the fucking, like, street broke apart and they fell in, right? I love the Ghostbusters theme song. Like, the whole movie, they're, like, playing snippets of the theme song, and at the very end, it is revealed to the audience that the theme song contains the phrase, "Bustin' makes me feel good." Again, in a PG-rated film. In a PG-rated film. They... I just love how goofy this movie is. I mean, it is so goofy. It is so silly. The effects are great. Right? Like, anyone can make a movie about, like, a crime investigator. Oh, someone committed a crime. We must go investigate this crime and apprehend them. But this is that with a unique twist, right? Instead of being cops, they're a private company, right? The cops are really incompetent, right? And they hunt down ghosts. But they can't kill the ghosts. They have to capture the ghost in these weird boxes. I don't know, man. It was a funny fucking movie. I enjoyed it. I very much so enjoyed it. I'm aware that there may be a sequel to this film. I will have to go hunt it down. I will have to find it. Now, I believe both of them are on Hulu. But I will have to find this film and watch it because I very much so enjoyed the first one. Ghostbusters, folks. Never seen it before, I must say. I'm catching up on a lot of classics. But there you go. I just can't. When that theme song, when the motherfucker said "Bustin' makes me feel good," I was cracking up. Like, oh my god. Reminder, Ghostbusters came out 3 weeks before PG-13 was introduced. So I don't, like, maybe, like, I don't know if the second one is PG or PG-13, but if it is PG, maybe they had to tone it down because of that. I think Rocky is incredible. Every Rocky film, including Creed, is amazing. They're great films, and I will review them shortly. I've seen all of them multiple times, but it's been a couple years. I've watched the first 3 seasons of Stranger Things. Q-Cock, folks. Q-Cock. Questions. Comments. Or concerns. Q-Cock. Hit me. Let's go. Should watch the Coneheads. I've heard of it. Is this a new segment? Felix, you haven't been here for a while, buddy. I've been doing Q-Cock for a couple months now. Lindsay, I gotta catch up. I got a lot of catching up to do. Yeah, but guess what, mother... Oh, I can't believe you haven't seen Ghostbusters. Yeah, well, I can say the same thing about you freaks that don't play video games. Like, how many people in this chat have played Doom, right? You're missing out. I have not seen Idiocracy yet, but that's on my list. Has my AC been knocking the power out? Not even close. Q-Cock, folks. Q-Cock. Ni Twoya Sprawa, thank you for watching the whole show. I appreciate that. Appreciate the watch time, appreciate the ad revenue, and appreciate your presence. I've watched you play it a bunch. Well, doesn't count. Best ghost? My favorite ghost in Ghostbusters was the library ghost at the very beginning. Stop the show! Concern. Americans are too dumb to eat enough vegetables and fiber. So sad. So sad. Reminder, folks, if you want to watch me play video games during all of my video game streams on twitch.tv, it is an extended Q-Cock portion. You can ask me anything the whole time. Now, I will reserve the right not to answer questions that are invasive of my privacy. But if you got a question and I'm online on twitch.tv, feel free to ask. Also, follow me on the platform. The best ghost was the one who sucked dick? Well, I disagree. I disagree. I would have been better if it was not a ghost. You know, it's an unfortunate situation. Will the Republicans ban Ghostbusters because there's a library with books in it? Very possible. I like how at the end, like, Zool or whatever, like the demon thing at the end in the human form is kind of like non-binary looking. That was cool. I will not answer that question, Felix. Banana and oatmeal for breakfast this morning. I pooped today. That's a great story. Observation, not enough feet footage on the Above It All program. If you want feet footage, you'll have to pay for it. OnlyFans coming soon. Let me look this up. OnlyFans feet. Yes, the Google algorithm is gonna... Safe search is off. Oh shit. How to sell feet pictures on OnlyFans. How to start an OnlyFans for feet pics. I could do that like kind of foot porn. Or it's like I step in things, you know, and it goes like, right, and the shit like, you know, goes through my toes. Would anyone want to see that? Like a step on like fucking, I don't know, like dough or something. Ooh. Anyway, I might do an OnlyFans for feet pics. That sounds fun. I do have amazing feet, formerly rated 5 stars on WikiFeet. This chat is so horny. Jesus Christ. It is almost like a fucking Ghostbusters scene. Cake and frosting. Oh my god. I will come clean. I will be honest. Throughout my time on planet Earth, I have sold feet pics before. So I agree with Wowoo. Someone randomly offered $100 for foot pics once and I don't regret it. Harmless money. I agree. Alright, y'all, so that's the show for today. Hopefully it was a little low energy, right? You know. Max is, in fact, still alive. And, Bodan, I believe, is also still alive. You're the one who gets turned on from needing Satan. Well, have you ever needed Satan, Donald James? Because if the answer is no... Right? Like... Anyway, it appears that half the people in this stream, close to half the people in this stream, are stupid. So that's sad. But either way, thank you all for watching. You all have a good one. And I will see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. or maybe randomly on twitch.tv. Thank you all for watching. And don't forget that it is, in fact, the weekend. Yeah!
Watch Hillary examine the terrain. Watch a campaign with the man Tim Kaine. Tim Kaine in the membrane. Tim Kaine in the brain.
Here I am, Nancy Pelosi, saying this country needs a strong Republican Party, and we do.
And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy.
Here's the poll, Jack. You guys are all the same.
$7 million for reef fish management. $25 million to combat Asian carp. $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico. Everybody comes in your grandmother ear. They're coming all over the place.
But